horrible. He talks the same, looks the same.
Yeah.
They should have brought Woody back.
They should have brought Woody back. Woody was a great Bobby.
Woody was the best. What? What you say? Huh?
Nah, I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, on that note,
But that's not my
what's
worst.
the top 3 best and the top 3 worst biopic films of all time in y'all opinion?
My top 1, I'm starting at 1, Temptations.
Best or worst?
Best.
Why?
Because of the music, the acting.
Man, it's more to a biopic.
Leon, when Leon get on screen,
Man, so you just like Leon.
Yes.
Listen, The Temptations is not going to be in my top 3 best biofilms, and here's why. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. However, everybody in The Temptations, up until the creation of that movie, with the exception of Otis, was dead. So that whole movie was told from the perspective of Otis. Now, Otis ain't never led no song. Otis ain't never been in the front. But let Otis tell it. He put the group together. He kept the group going.
Yeah.
It's all centered around Otis. And I just can't, I don't know if I could buy that. And if we gonna talk old school music groups, honestly, I like the Five Heartbeats better than I like the Temptations, and the Five Heartbeats wasn't even a real group. Give me the Five Heartbeats.
5 Heartbeats.
A House. Now, the Five Heartbeats had a lot of hits to not be a real group now.
Stand up.
But you can't put that in the biopic.
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Okay. Well, if we got to go, my number one off the top of the head would be Straight Outta Compton. I really like Straight Outta Compton.
That was good.
Yeah, Straight Outta Compton was solid.
Your turn, Cedric. I'm not even disputing.
I would go Malcolm X.
What?
Malcolm X was good.
Malcolm X would be number 1. Elvis Presley would be number 2.
Oh, you like the Elvis joint?
That Elvis shit was hard, and I don't even like Elvis. But that shit nailed it though.
How? We see that he married an underage teen.
Listen, man.
And he stole Chuck Berry style.
I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to argue about any of his shit because I'm not an Elvis fan. Elvis can burn in hell. I don't care about Elvis. But that movie, Elvis, that shit is good, dog. I mean, you can take it how you want to take it, but that movie is good if you go on and buy biopics.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
All right, what's your number 2?
Fat Boy is the movie since you just want to get reckless.
I don't even know.
Delirious.
Man, come on, man.
That's
You being
not a
outrageous. That's not a
biopic.
I just had to say some stupid shit because he said some stupid shit by saying Elvis. I thought I'd match his stupid with even more stupid.
Man, what's your number 2, man?
He don't know. He done ran out of shit now. he busts the whole load on Whitney.
How I bust my? Give me your number 2. My number 2.
Man,
I just
we
gave
going
my
on
number
this
2.
way,
My
man.
number 2
Yo,
was
What's
Elvis.
your number 2? He gave number 1 and number 2. What's your
The
number 2?
Muddy Waters movie because I'm just gonna stay in. Music.
That's not a fucking movie. That's not about Muddy Waters. That's about Cadillac Records.
That's a biopic.
Of who?
Cadillac Records.
Yeah, but that's not a. You right. You got it.
The Howling
It's your
Wolf.
shit.
Woo.
Yeah, it's your shit. That's
Come
not
on,
a biopic about Muddy
I'm
Waters
just
though.
staying in the music realm.
Okay.
I ain't gonna go in on them other kind of biopics.
Why not?
Because if you want to go that, I'm gonna say Roots. Okay?
This man don't know what a biopic is.
I know what a biopic is, but I'm just trying to tell you, since we're pushing the goalposts and just making up anything.
What did I make up?
I don't know.
I said Malcolm X. Exactly.
You said Elvis and he got triggered. That's what happened.
He said 5 Heartbeats, so I was just
Listen,
Right, but then I also said, okay, it's not a real movie. My number 1 was Straight Outta Compton.
I'm staying in the music world. Cadillac Records, my number 2.
Okay.
Listen, let me go on record and say this right now. Fuck Elvis Presley.
Okay.
Fuck everything Elvis Presley stood for.
Fuck
Elvis Presley could burn in hell. The E in Elvis stand for era. All right? I don't want you to think I'm a fan of that man. I don't give a fuck about him.
You just like the movie?
I just like the movie. Because
he really he did a good job, especially when the performance time.
Yeah, and Tom Hanks showed out in that shit as his manager. That's what I'm saying. That was a good movie. And like from what I read, it was close to the truth. So, that's why I say I put it up there.
Okay, but can I get okay, so you only got 1 music. No, you got 2, you said.
No,
You said Malcolm X
That
was
don't
number
count.
1.
Why don't
A
Malcolm X
biopic is a
count?
biopic.
I'm gonna say Captain Phillips then, motherfuckers.
Man, we talking
That's not a
biofilms
real
in general.
person.
Captain Phillips is a real person. Thank you for your service, Captain Phillips, for getting these Americans safe on this airplane and landing them in the Hudson River. Thank you for your service, Captain Phillips. Thank you.
You know what the R in Netflix and real stand for? Retarded. That's what's happening right now.
Captain Phillips
That's
is
what's
a real
happening,
fucking
bro.
person.
Okay,
Captain
but
Phillips
that's not
is
a
a real person?
But that's
Yes.
not. But that's
So
not
we
a
could- I'm about to
biopic
Google
though.
that right now. I
That's
don't
not a
know that that's
biopic
real.
though, dog.
What? It's not. What was it then?
It's a movie about a person. That's not a biopic though. It's a small difference in between them.
Yeah, a biopic is about a real live person who lived in this same reality you exist
Captain
in.
Phillips lived in this fucking reality.
Where's he at now? What did he do?
I just told you.
Where is he at now?
Did you pull it up? No,
Yeah, I'm pulling it
I
up
want
now.
CJ to read it in his radio voice.
If
There
it's
go
wrong,
with
you
that,
gotta. If
bro.
it,
That's my real voice, bro. All right, go ahead. You said if it's what?
if that's not real, you got to drink out of straw out that Red Bull can.
I got you, and you can post it.
Richard Phillips is an American merchant mariner and author who served as captain of the MV Maersk, Alabama during its hijacking by Somali pirates in 2009.
But would that be a biopic though?
I mean, if you're a real person, it'd be a biopic.
Oh, jazz hands, gotcha.
So-
So is that your third best?
No,
Because once
no.
again,
You
we
see what
talking
I'm
about the
saying?
best and the worst.
We are wasting time.
Show
and you
derailed.
need-
No,
Again,
correction. You are wasting time.
We wasting time.
So I gave y'all Cadillac Records. I gave y'all Temptations, and my last and final one in the musical realm.
I thought it would have been Captain Phillips the way you were stressing.
No. I'm saying musical realm.
Nonsense.
No. Musical realm. Let's go. Tina Turner.
What's love got to do with it?
What love's got to do with it?
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a classic. Eat the cake, anime. All right, so let's flip it. Top 3 worst biofilms.
Michael Jackson flex.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That was my number one too, bro.
Because
Yeah,
I
you
ain't
took
gonna
it.
even lie to you, I've never watched that whole thing.
Bro, they
Yeah, when I seen one part and I was like, I'm not watching this shit. But I'm not a Michael Jackson fan anyway though.
What? Oh, I forgot. He's so.
Be careful.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. No, don't pump your brakes now. You've been on the tangent.
People all in the comments.
You've been on the
talking about
tangent the
how
whole
so
episode.
good Prince is and Prince is that and Prince is that. He's not better than Michael Jackson, motherfuckers.
That's your own opinion, man.
Okay, all right. What? Give me your worst number 2.
My worst. I think we going from worst to like third worst. Are we going from third worst to
You
worst?
give
I
one,
mean,
you
honestly,
give
I
one.
don't think anything can top that Michael Jackson. So
not
it's just
top
no
of Michael
particular
Jackson.
order.
I've never seen that though, so I can't
The
give
Aaliyah?
that. I never seen the Aaliyah one either. But I would say probably the Tupac one. All Eyes on Me.
Very
didn't like that?
horrible.
Nah.
Very horrible.
Nah.
It was very horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't
It
it wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people said that it wasn't like authentic.
Yeah,
But
nah.
but
did a
outside
lot
of that, like, is that your only real complaint with the movie?
Yeah, because I mean, the dude who played Pac actually did a good job as an actor, but they took a lot of liberties though with the timelines and all that other shit. Yeah, like, and that shit really pissed me off because I was a Tupac fan, and to hear him singing "Hail Mary" in the House of Blues in 1996, that's just outrageous. Doesn't work. That wasn't even 96. They said that was 95. That's just too much liberties here. We going with this.
Yeah.
Take us out with one.
Man, that Michael Jackson was my number one. And I ain't gonna lie, Temptations might be in my. No, I ain't gonna play any of my top 3. But I don't like Temptations, man. I don't know. I mean, honestly, bro, it really don't get worse than that Michael Jackson. Like the fact that they put all that makeup on Flex.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like the real Michael didn't look like a black man with a bunch of makeup. Like he looked like a demelanated person. Flex looked like a black man
With makeup on.
Y'all
with
know
makeup
another.
on and a Jerry curl wig.
Okay.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay, since we don't have a bad one, let's give an honorable mention for a good one.
Okay.
God bless the dead, T'Challa himself, playing James Brown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
And
that was good.
Then he played
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson as well.
So where would you put Jamie Foxx as Ray Charles?
Damn.
That was a good one too.
That was a good one. Honestly, that was my
Let's
number
put our
3,
hands
but we
together,
never got
man.
to
Everybody
it.
put their hands together. No homo.
I'm not
Pause.
putting my hands
Put your
together.
hands together, brother. Man is in the hospital and he need our strength.
So why we can't just put our hands together and pray? Why we gotta all touch each other's hands?
I'm
bro?
Bro,
going-
read
I'm-
like Super Saiyans, and
I'm
you gotta
going-
give him his power.
Listen, I'm
Man,
going to
this man
honestly
ain't
tell
making
you.
a spirit bomb. He fighting for his life, bro.
And guess what? I'm gonna be all the way real with you. I do not give near a fuck.
What?
I don't care.
You don't like Jamie Foxx?
He's cool, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about celebrities,
Bro, I'm
guys.
trying to get sponsored. You sit.
You can be who gonna sponsor you? Jamie Foxx?
I'm still tripping off the fact that you wanted us all to sit here and touch hands.
You know what he wanted to do? We talked about Ray, and he thought about when Ray Charles was in there rubbing them hoes' hands.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to touch hands?
Pervert shit. You see what I'm saying?
You said you weren't going to be a pervert this episode, too. You said you was going to be the pervert. You said you was going to be on Teddy Levert. You pull up here in the sweater.
In your Franklin Saint outfit that you got from your sugar mama. Listen, for all our fucking people who voted on that fucking poll, fuck you. This nigga's a pervert. And this nigga just proved it to you.
Back up.
This nigga just proved it to you.
Get off of me.
Who?
Back up.
Who? I'm telling you, man.
What you reaching for?
Perverts.
Back up. Get off of me. All right. You supposed to be going to topics.
We talking bioflicks. You said honorable mention, but then you went left when you started talking about rubbing hands.
Rub your hands and shit.
You the one. Listen, bro. You not going. I'm doing my job as moderator. All right. You ain't gonna keep derailing the show and then be like, "What's up? What you doing?
Jamie Foxx is a national treasure, and I will not stand by you disrespecting him, but giving so much credit to Elvis to where you even. Name it as
Can I ask you a question?
What's that?
Did you hear me give Elvis Presley credit for anything?
Nah, I remember you saying fuck him and all that.
Jailhouse Rock. Yeah. Listen, Jamie Foxx, get better. We need you to come out here and make more stupid movies like Power.
And also more good movies like
I would not give a fuck. It was a terrible movie. Awful, terrible, disgusting,
How did
horrendous.
you feel about Ray?
Ray was great.
How'd you feel about Booty Call back in the day?
Hated it.
I love the booty call.
You know why? Because it had the word booty in it.
No, because it had
you fucking pervert.
Vivica Fox was at the height of her powers.
Yeah, right. You know.
All right, well, let's switch gears. Since we on Netflix and real.
Pervert.
All three of us at this table, we consider ourselves Marvel fans, and depending on when you listen to this episode, you will have or have not seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Two of us have had the opportunity, I won't say opportunity, but we got the chance to see it.
The worst mistake of my life.
That's a reach. I mean, I wouldn't say it was the worst.
Bruh. Okay. Let me
hold on. Before we even go down this rabbit hole, we got to prep the listeners. Are we giving a spoiler-free review or a review with spoilers? Now, mind you, he ain't seen it yet.
He cares, so we don't even need to we just need to.
So this is spoiler-free?
Spoiler-free.
All right, cool. So I won't put the spoiler sound. I just wanted to be sure.
He come to piss on the parade.
No, I'm not going to do you like that. Because I know if somebody do that to me, I would be utterly disgusted. Okay.
I could never be disgusted at you, Ted. I just hate working with you, but I like you as a person. I like you as a person, man.
You know what?
That's the nicest thing that man said.
That's not the nicest thing he said to me.
What's the nicest thing I ever said to you?
Nicest thing you ever said to me was, "It's a pleasure working with you. I'm glad you're here."
Lies. I never said it.
Hey. Okay, whatever. You said it.
All right, so yeah, Guardians 3. I'm just gonna go ahead and give my little 2 cents because I know once you get started, you ain't coming off. The movie was all right. It was not the best of the trilogy. In my opinion, it's probably the most lacking of the trilogy. And I don't really like what they did with the villain. I feel like the best thing about this movie is they made it a Rocket origin story and they gave Rocket a solid origin. But other than that, this movie lacks a lot. And I think it's probably because of the writing.
Ooh. But not the acting.
Not the acting. I think it's the writing. It's just they tried to do too much. It's already so many characters on the team that you got to work with. Plus they've introduced so many new characters like, Cosmo, the dog, and Kraglin. And then you got like our fourth variation of Groot now. Like it's just so much. And it's just a lot that they do with the writing. I think that it gets... Guardians already has its cheesy jokes, but there are just moments in the writing, in my opinion, that just feel extra, like, that ain't funny. Normally, it's funny in earlier movies. It's cheesy, but it's funny. In this movie, in certain moments, it's just cheesy. And that's my TED Talk. Look, he ready. He had to take... Look, you need another...
Before you go in the in-depth description about what you didn't like about it, because I know you about to shit on it. On a scale of 1 to 10, well, 1 being terrible and 10 being great, what would you rank it at, Tat?
6.
Average, okay. Go ahead with your review, man.
Where was Michael Clark Duncan? Is he still alive?
No, that dude dead, ain't it?
Yeah, he died. And are you thinking about Vin Rames?
Vin Rames. Where was Vin Rames? They look the same, two big black guys.
You racist.
Oh, so you saying all black people look alike?
In Hollywood.